3 more beginners level mistakes which you guys definitely need to avoid during a campus recruitment process. Let's get started. Yo, what's going on guys? Tanmay here for Simple Snippets, and in this video I'm gonna talk about 3 more common mistakes, and the reason why I'm saying 3 more is because this is the part 2 of this mistakes that we make as a beginners during campus recruitment. And if you want to see part 1, I will drop the link in the video description, or you can probably see a card on the top right corner over here or over here somewhere. Just go ahead and quickly watch it. And these are 3 more mistakes which we as a beginners do, and this will definitely impact your campus recruitment. So let's address them one by one. So mistake number 1 is bad grooming and bad dress code. So when you walk in during your interview, you are being judged completely on your physical look, on the way you carry yourself, on the way you speak and whatnot, right? So it is very important to have a very good dressing sense, a very good dress code, and you can Google out a lot of information on how to dress well. I will also drop a link in the video description which will give you the basic insights about how to dress well during an interview, how to be formal and decent looking, and it's really important. Some basic tips can be that do not wear very flashy colored shirts, and this is for guys or even applies for girls. Do not wear shirts or clothes which have a lot of textures, a lot of colors. Try to wear pale colored shirts, maybe baby pink or white. White goes all the time. You can have light yellow, light blue, or sky blue. Then you have pale green, very light shades, and try to have shirts which are solid or maybe very basic designs like simple stripes or something like that. Do not have a lot of designer clothes. Do not wear too much flashy clothes. Try to avoid that. Do not have your shirts folded up. That gives a very bad impression. And try to have a matching dress code, which you can obviously find out online. So do a little bit of research, and this is especially for beginners. Do not make that mistake. So when it comes to girls, I think women are very much well dressed compared to us men. We guys are pretty shabby guys. We don't have proper dressing sense. So women are very much ahead in this department. So guys, we need to buckle up over here. Now one point to add over here is you do not need expensive clothes to wear. You just need decent clothes. So do keep that in mind. I'm not asking you guys to wear very expensive clothes. You don't really need suits and all, or even a tie at times. If your college is having that dress code, then do follow it. But then you don't really need expensive clothes. You just need decent looking clothes. So yeah, this was mistake number 1 which you definitely need to avoid, because that is your first impression that you give when you enter a interview room. Let's move on to mistake number 2. Now mistake number 2 is bluffing on your resume or bluffing during your interview. Guys, just don't do this, because as a beginner you might not understand the magnitude of the issue. But what will happen is, even if there is a slightest hint that you are bluffing, you are definitely going to be out of the process, because an interviewer will definitely judge you in a very negative way, because that is your first impression and the interviewer is meeting you for the first time. So even if you don't lie in general and you think that okay, you'll get away with it, and if the interview catches you, which will definitely happen in most cases because they are very experienced, so that will result in your elimination. So do not write anything in your resume which you have not done. Do not tell the interviewer something that you've not done, or do not try to lie during giving an answer that you've already done it or you already know it, because if the interviewer asks more questions on that topic and gets deeper into it, and if you're not able to answer it, then you're definitely going to be eliminated, and that's a very negative impact. So if you don't know something, just tell them that no, I do not know it in a very polite way. Tell them that you did not study it. Be honest, and that will probably be much better than lying to them. So yeah, this was mistake number 1. Do not bluff anywhere during any kind of interview, and in fact in general, do not bluff guys. Now mistake number 3 is having bad soft skills and communication skills. So let's face it guys, speaking good English, having good communication skills matters a lot. And when you are in an interview process, typically the last round is the HR round, wherein you're being judged on your communication skills and the way your personality is. Now we all know English speaking is very important, and the most basic answer or most basic reason to this is that English is a global language. So if a company is having its offices abroad in US, UK and any other countries, you obviously need to be good at speaking English, because if you're going to be giving a presentation to a foreign client, the choice of language is mostly going to be English, right? So when I say you need to be good at speaking English, I'm not saying that you need to be an expert and you need to speak accurately. What I'm trying to imply over here is you need to have basic English speaking skills in the sense that you can convey your information in a clear way to anyone who is wanting some explanation. Okay. So talking about me myself, my vocabulary is not really great in English. And when I say vocabulary, it means that the different complex jargon words, I lack those. But I have basic English speaking skills wherein my information I can convey to you guys, and I'm sure you guys can understand this video, right? So let me know in the video description if you find my English good, because I would like to know that as well. So yeah, you just need to be good at communicating your information to the opposite person. Do note that having good English speaking skills does not mean you're intelligent, okay? Those are two separate things and you need to clear that out of your mind. So some companies, maybe they are startup companies who have offices only in India and English speaking doesn't matter really to them. So in that case, they only look at people having good technological skills, right? Technical skills. So you need to also think about which company is coming in. A company having multiple offices in multiple countries would definitely want you guys to be good at English. So yeah, focus on your good English speaking skills. And the second important thing or mistake that you guys can make is you not only need to be good at speaking English, but it also matters how you speak English. So what I mean is your speaking tone matters a lot. The way you speak, are you humble enough? Are you undertone, or are you overconfident, or are you underconfident? Everything matters a lot. So do not sound overconfident when you're speaking. So you might be knowing very good English, but if you sound overconfident, that gives a negative feedback to the interviewer. Just to give you an example, I'm going to try to portray two different people. One is going to be overconfident and one is going to be underconfident. I want you guys to observe the two representations and let me know in the comments which one did you feel overconfident and which one did you feel underconfident. So this is person number 1. The interviewer asked me, do you know C++ inheritance concept? Now this is how I answer. Yes sir, I know the inheritance concept. It is very easy. So this was representation number 1. Let's see representation number 2. Again the interviewer asked the same person to person number 2 and he is like, do you know C++ inheritance concept? So this is how I answer. Yes sir, I do know C++ inheritance. So go back again, check out these two representations and let me know in the comments which one did you find overconfident and which one was confident or humble enough. Now according to me, obviously the first one was overconfident and that would give a negative feedback. Even if you answer in good English, it is not as important as how you speak English, okay? So do keep that in mind. So try to be humble, try to be confident, not underconfident as well, but confident enough. Try to have a good tone. Try to keep a good positive smile and keep your body posture straight. You need to maintain a good body posture also. Sometimes what happens is the interview goes for like half an hour or maybe an hour and then our body starts to droop and we don't really care about how we are presenting. But try to keep all these things in your mind constantly and remind yourself that you are in an interview and the HR person is watching you continuously and judging you. Don't fold your hands like this. Don't keep your legs crossed. Don't have your shirt folded as we discussed in point number 1. And these are small things which you need to constantly keep on reminding yourself during an interview. So yeah, these were more 3 common mistakes that you guys need to avoid, and now that you know them, please keep them in mind. If you like this video and if you have gained some information from this video, please give this video a like and subscribe on this channel, because on this channel I do a lot of tech oriented video tutorials like computer programming, network security, Boolean algebra. I also have campus recruitment process video tutorials. I call a lot of tech experts on this channel and there's a lot of educational content on this channel. So make sure to subscribe so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. So yeah, that's it for this video guys. See you in the next one. Peace.